The gem store is the in-game shop for Guild Wars 2, and from here you can buy all kind of items including for example cosmetic and account upgrades. To access the gem store, just open the trading post and it will be the first tab on the top left. Before you can buy anything on the gem store, you will need gems, and there are 3 ways to get them. First, you can buy gems using real money by pressing on this button, which will open this window, and from here you can have multiple options to use it to buy your gems. The second method is by going to the second tab, Currency Exchange, and from here you can use your gold to buy gems. And I will still explain all of this in details later. Third, you will get that from your achievement points. Every 5,000 achievement points, you will get multiple rewards which will include some gems. Now let's look at what is actually in the gem store. The first thing you will see is this default landing view. From here, you will see items that are featured or new. You will also see items that have sales or items that are leaving soon. When you go to the promotions tab, you will see any items that have special offers or sales or any new items. When you click here, this will give you other options. So for example, if I choose discounts, this will only show me the items that are currently on sale. You can change what you want to see from here anytime, or you can remove this by simply clicking on the X icon, which will give you all the items here in the promotions tab. You can click on this icon to get back to the previous tab, or you can click on this home icon and it will take you to the first default page. In the style tab is where you will see everything related to cosmetics. For example, you will have emotes, you will have armor, you will have outfits, and so on. In the utility tab is where you will find all items that are very good for convenience. So for example, that will include passes that can be very useful, and it will also include infinite salvage kits and infinite gathering tools. In the novelties tab is where you will find items like toys and minis, musical instruments, and such. Upgrades is probably the most important tab specifically for new players. From here is where you can find items that will give you permanent upgrades to your character or to your account. Like for example, you can buy from here the bank tab expansion or the back slot expansion. The last tab is your history. And from here is where you will see any items you bought recently from the gem store. Just keep in mind that this history has a limit and it will not show you everything you bought from the beginning of the game. Every Tuesday and sometimes every Friday, you will see something different in the gem store. They can be completely new items or ones that will be on sale and such. When you hover on some of these items, you will see this icon called Gift. When you click here, it will give you the option to select certain people that you want to gift an item to. If you know their name, you can just choose from here, or you can type in the search bar. You can also click this icon if they are a friend or if they are with you in the party or the guild. And you can write a personal message while sending the gift to them. And you can also send gifts to multiple people, it doesn't only have to be one. Now let's talk about currency exchange. And from here is where you can convert your gold to gems or vice versa. You can choose from a preset amount if you want, and you can see the prices right beside it. If you click here, this will open the window where you can buy gems with money. And down here is where you can do a custom exchange if you don't want any of these preset numbers. So let's say for example from here you can do 600 gems if you want instead of one of the other options. The exchange rates change all the time because they depend on the supply and demand between players. And if you are going to buy gems, when you look on the top left, you will see something like a preview of how much gold you will end up having after converting your gold to gems. And from here, it will be the other way around. If you look on the top right, it will tell you how much gems it will take. And on the left, it will tell you how much gold you will have. Sometimes new items will be added to the gem store that will be very popular, or you will also have certain items that will be on sale that many players can find useful. And when that happens, and depending on these items, these prices can spike up very high. If you will buy gems with money, that shouldn't matter to you because these values are always the same. But if you will convert your gold to gems, you should be aware of these spikes. The last thing you should know about currency exchange is that you shouldn't do back and forth very often. So for example, if you want to use your gold to buy gems, but then you decided that you don't need the gems anymore, and now you want to convert them back to gold, that will end up losing a lot of value. And of course, the more you convert back and forth between them, the more value you will lose. So I would highly recommend that once you make any exchange, specifically if it is from gold to gems, even if you don't need the gems now, just keep them with you and use them later. Do not convert them back to gold and vice versa. If you want to learn about the trading post itself, where players can buy and sell all kind of items, check the guide in the description below. And if you want to see more short and straight to the point guides for Guild Wars 2, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and I will see you in the next guide.